Okay, so I've been missing for the last couple days. For those of you that don't know, my dog recently passed away on March 30th, this past Sunday. He died at the age of 10. So I've been dealing with a lot of emotion and everything like that. So for the past couple days that I've been meaning to get to this video, I do apologize. I've been really on the emotional side of things the last couple days. So I figure what better way though to get out of this mental funk than to check out one of my favorite bands that I grew up listening to, Evanescence. They released a new song called Afterlife for the new Devil May Cry anime. Devil May Cry I've been a huge fan of. For the longest time I watched the original anime back when I was like in high school, I think. And then I also played the first 3 games. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure number 3, Dante's Awakening, was the last game I played on the PS2. I think I still have a copy somewhere of it, but yeah, I loved the anime and the games. They were amazing. I saw the trailer for the new anime. I believe it's out now on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's either today or tomorrow it'll be coming out. But yeah, it is a whirlwind of a show, and if you haven't seen the original show, I highly recommend you do. It is really good. The only thing I'm not really sold on yet, which I'm gonna have to wait and see about me watching the new series, is the redesign of Dante. I know he looks quite different from the video games and the original anime, so we'll see how I like it, but hopefully I get a chance to watch that in the next week or two. But yeah, we're gonna get into this. Been a long time fan of Evanescence since probably before I was in high school. So Amy Lee kills it every single time. Been a long time fan of these guys, so I'm excited. I'm gonna finally shut up and get into this. Yeah, so yeah, this is Afterlife from Evanescence from the Devil May Cry anime. Let's get it.
Gentlemen, this is your primary objective. His name is Dante.
Before the floodgates open, can we just lie here?
Cool idea for the lyrics too.
I hear the violence coming to inside.
Really giving that early 2000s AMV style kind of video. Cool. I like how that kicked in. I really love how that chorus kicks in. Oh, the gunshots going off. That early Evanescence sound too. Kind of like a breakdown going on here. God, that's early 2000s as hell. Reminds me of like System of a Down in that sense here in this part.
Now, we all go down the rabbit hole together.
Yeah, that was really, really sick and fun. I absolutely loved that. You know, the fact that it feels like the song was literally written for the anime, even lyrically and everything, it kind of suits the tone of the show, which is really, really cool. Love the fact that it really gave this nostalgic early Evanescence feel to it. You know, lately they've been feeling a little bit more modern with their sound and everything, but this kind of like brought it back to that early nostalgic, you know, mid 2000s Evanescence sound that we all grew up on. I mean, you know, the Bring Me to Life days, you know, those kind of days where we grew up listening to Evanescence and where they really started to shine and everything. That sound that they had back then was really, really predominant in this track. I might have to listen to it again, maybe on its own on Spotify or something, without all the anime sounds going on, because I feel like that was a little bit distracting and taking away from the song a little bit. If there was another video for this song without all those sounds, I would have loved to done that instead. But going back to the video, bringing back that old early 2000s, like 2006, 2007 AMV kind of vibe. I mean, AMVs is like what we all pretty much like. If you're a 30-year-old person like me, like I'm 33 now, and I mean, the fact that I grew up watching AMVs on YouTube is really weird to say, but if you're like me and you grew up watching AMVs, it's probably what got you into this kind of style of music, and this was definitely like a gateway for what got me into it. I mean, I was addicted to like watching like Breaking Benjamin AMVs, and there was oh my god, I'm forgetting the other bands that were like really predominant back then. There was like a couple System of a Down ones. I know I remember watching a couple Evanescence ones back then, but I can't remember for what songs. But you know, they used like animes like Naruto or Bleach or Dragon Ball Z, stuff like that, right? So yeah, it was really, really sick. And you know, watching those animes growing up, bringing that into the metal music or rock music world, kind of combining those two worlds together, you know, back in the early days of YouTube, that was basically what got me into that more heavier side of music. Now granted, I never really got into the heavier side of music till I was like maybe grade 10 or 11, around there. So yeah, I really started to dive into like metalcore and the heavier things back then, like around that time. So prior to that, I was more on like the classic rock kind of vibe, listening to Evanescence and, you know, kind of like the emo phase kind of thing, right? So yeah, I was really, really, really a huge fan of Evanescence growing up, and watching this video and listening to the song kind of brings that nostalgic feeling back, which I really, really love. I wonder if any other bands are going to start doing AMVs again, because obviously if you're into the heavier side of music, you know, Slaughter to Prevail recently did an AMV for the show Berserk with one of their recent songs, and now we're seeing this. Is this really going to like maybe bring a whole new light to AMVs. You know, I guarantee you there's probably some sort of copyright back holes that bands and stuff need to be done. Like I'm pretty sure like if they're going to be able to do an AMV, it kind of has to be in partnership with the show or tied to the show in some sort of way, because back in the old days when AMVs were a thing, people would just grab compilation videos of any AMV and or like anime and just compile it to music or whatever without any licensing or anything like that. But now in the day and age of copyright infringement and everything like that, it's easy to get a YouTube strike for anyone to randomly upload an AMV nowadays. So I know it's a lot more difficult now, but hopefully this can like kind of pave a way to bring that niche side of YouTube back. I would really love to enjoy, you know, watching AMVs again. You know, they were really, really sick, especially when it suits the song well. You know, if the song and the video goes pair hand in hand, you know, very well and fitting, it can be pulled off really, really good. So yeah, I'm going to end the reaction here. Let me know what you all thought down below in the comments section. What do you think of this new Evanescence track? Are you excited for the new Devil May Cry anime? I know I'm going to be watching it. Let me know if you are. But yeah, I'm going to head out now. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that like button if you did enjoy. So that's about it. I've been Shineboxx. Keep shining, everyone. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.